signs, hi, this is your new moon and Capricorn reading. That is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. In the middle of your spread, you got Seven of Cups in the reverse. So during this new moon, I think you're going to be more in alignment with your personal values and no longer overwhelming yourself with escapism or, an infinite amount of choices and options. You're going to have step more into purpose and get out of the fantasy or illusion. There's something with the new moon where you may have been diverted and almost alluded to something that's ending, and you're going to focus more on opportunity, for air signs, and you're going to get busy. You may not be busy in January, but after around the first, I'm going to say 7 weeks, so that's second week of February, get ready. So if you don't have the energy and it's quiet, if you're, some of you are starting a business and you feel like nothing's moving, it's going to start moving, okay? So prepare yourself. It's kind of like the calm before the storm. And so, in the past, you maybe lacked that discipline and you were unable to concentrate because of whatever forms of escapism that you were engaging in, and you were distracted from your priorities. But now I feel you're not conforming anymore. You're going to kind of be the manager and the authoritative figure in your world. And yeah, you're going to ensure your security, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? Some of you are going to stay in that position or job or relationship until you feel safe enough to go where you're going to overcome your fears of self-doubt and take better and more fearless steps in experiencing and creating your new world. So if some of you plan to leave this month in December, you still have time, but it is the holidays. I feel like you don't feel prepared, but this new moon coming up is going to change perspective for you. And if you are staying or for the wrong reasons, you're either enabling someone around you or you're being enabled by staying and not growing and coming out of your comfort zone. So you're going to have to gear up, because with the Seven of Wands in the future aisle here on the bottom, I feel like you're going to have to really ground yourself, because you're going to have a lot of things coming in at once, whether it's new clients or tasks that you have to attend to. There's just going to be a lot of movement, and you're going to tackle it, It's like a challenge that you can't not handle. And you were divinely guided as well as you move and walk away from this chapter, from this era for some of you, and moving more towards, accomplishment and feeling like a sense of faith in yourself and being gratitude for everything you've went through up to this day and everything that you have. So you're going to move more, even for some of you, with friends who you can have more uplifting conversations rather than just sticking to negativity and people escaping their realities, right? And that is what the false matrix does, is it presents through AI these escapism applications, whether it's gaming, porn apps, dating apps, whatever it is. Those are all forms of unhealthy distractions if you are overindulging in it. Anything with moderation is great. Limit the time to those things and put it more towards your long-term goals, is what Spirit is saying, air signs, so that you can create this love-based reality, because you are love. You're a soul who deserves to be supported, to be around community and family, soul family that are also living their love-based reality. Love-based, when I say love-based reality, that is doing everything that you absolutely love by showing up for yourself, by having a lifestyle where you can care for yourself, and being okay with discomfort. A lot of you, I'm sensing, air signs have done a lot of inner work on yourselves, and you're just going to kind of, it's going to be smooth sailing for you, the next chapter, because you've already disconnected from the negativity around you. Let's clarify why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse in the future aisle for you. Ace of Pentacles is usually a new beginning, right? Sometimes it's resources, money you're waiting on. Sometimes it's a new way of being and living. It's success. It could be you looking back at lost opportunities. It could be you feeling like you're not ready. So the shadow attribute that you can work through and look at why and to help turn this energy around is how are you stepping into your masculine energy? How are you stepping into your divine feminine energy, not from distortion? Like, right? In order to step it up, your feminine and your masculine needs to be expressed through wisdom, through nature, through life force and sensuality, not through exploitation of the female nature and form. Some of you may want to clean up how you present yourselves out there and maybe show less skin, or there are things that like you're going to be questioning in how you present yourself, right? Like you're gonna go deeper and express your inner wisdom, and not just, for women, use your outer appearance, right? It's deeper than that. And a lot of these insecurities stem from addictions, you know, where you compromise your integrity and honesty, and you allow these addictive patterns to have authority over your inner spirit. But you will turn that around as you continue to work and be diligent with your healing, with your financial opportunities in front of you, whatever you're creating. Develop your skills and get stable, and it'll help you recognize and confront these addictive behaviors. We all have them, right? We all have addictions, but addictions can also be gifts that can be used on a higher frequency to help other people. And a lot of us become addicts so that we can experience what it's like to have those low lows, to pick yourself up, to transform and transmute and alchemize that energy and step back into your power and start again, and remembering who you are, right? Let's pull some advice cards. Let's do an astrology card, and I'll pick another deck for you. What do you have for air signs? I'm just going to pick one. You got Aries, right? Aries is a fire sign. It's cardinal. Its ruling planet is Mars, and it's associated with the first house, which is I am, the ram. You know, your opposite sign is Libra. And Aries in the reverse, the card came out in reverse, could be you have to, you know, tame your aggression, have a little patience, tame the ego, tame your impulses, and remember that to take more of a youthful, natural approach, because that's who you normally are on any given day, Aries. You're fire, you're enthusiastic, right? Not too rash. So balance that. Balance the fire within you. And when you feel yourself like losing your cool, if you're feeling a cautious like anxiety to you, book a session. If you don't know how to manage that on your own, to find that inner stillness and peace, to regulate your central nervous system so that you can get through these times of adversity, please book a session with me. I can totally support you with that. Let's pull you one more advice card from this deck. What do you have for air signs? No, it looks a little bit like a financial pinch for some of you, but that's temporary, okay? It's going to shift. You're going to get really busy. You're going to have a lot of opportunities coming in to be able to flourish. Air signs, how can they use the new moon to manifest? Got two of them. One, self-care is what we said, right? Love-based reality, living your love-based reality, and saying no, which is boundaries. So no is a word, and we all need to use it more often and stand on it, right? We also need to accept and receive it and as a right of others as well. It goes both ways. And self-care does not mean you're being selfish. It means you're investing in the most precious thing on earth, which is you. Air sign.